Mahila, realize this, okay? When watching or seeing a movie with my dad or with my brother, for example, when we saw Gone in 60 Seconds right after my brother's wedding, and it's the shifter scene, um, and I'm with my girl, the native, and he's with his wife. It was uncomfortable, and like I laid down on the couch, and then I didn't really watch it. Like I was kind of talking to the native, and like it was just uncomfortable. Like, and some people may be like, why was he uncomfortable? That's weird. And it's like that if I'm with family, and sometimes it's like that with a girl too. Like if I'm under pressure. And it may be because I'm not really related to my family. Like I'm not related to Dawn and that side. I'm not related to Dee Dee. Like I'm not related to Mitch or even H. Like I'm not related to him. I'm not related to my mom and dad or my brother and my sister. Like that may be why. And then like I was a swimmer, so like those Nicki Minaj videos I got on my playlist, like you may be thinking like, why's he got this in here? Like, is he weird or something? Like, no, I'm just like I can be comfortable with seeing that stuff like most of the time. Now, when it's a Y system, um and it's on the TV like how they do it now, I'm not comfortable with that. Like Michael B. Jordan, a lot of his stuff I can't really watch because the way that they like idolize him. Like I don't really like that. And like the way that the peoples would do it, like at the end of times, when that does happen, like I wouldn't really be cool with that either. Like I feel like I need a release of steam at the end of times, like to help me like get rid of stuff that has bothered me my whole life. But like I want God to take care of it because um like I don't want to be part of that. Like I don't want to have to look at this image of this like muscular person. Like I don't want to do that. So there's that. Like I don't have that Dan tribe in me to do that. Now, if it were like an animal or something like that, I could probably do that, but not like a human. It just makes me feel uncomfortable. So, and like I said, like I was a swimmer, like I can be comfortable with that with girls and guys, like to view muscles and stuff like that. But like when it's like a Y system, like I said, like it gets uncomfortable for me. And then like watching with my family or something, it gets uncomfortable. Um, but like I said, like you have to remember, like I'm not related to like any of these people that I've been around my whole life. Like they were brought me in Martinique, like LaVey and Diana, kind of like a movie. Like they gave me like I was wrapped up in a manger or something. Like they like are in like a little like child basket, how they do, like a little carrier. Like Diana had me in that, and they they either left me somewhere or gave me to my parents who were on their honeymoon because they didn't take their honeymoon right when they got married. They got married and then they waited until their honeymoon. So like um that's when they found me. And like when my dad told me that, he said that I was like that's when they created me. My mom and dad created me. Like was on their honeymoon. Like I was a honeymoon kid, like I was made on the honeymoon from them being together. And they saw a white cat like on the fence when they were having dinner. I think it was like like this, like this, but like stone, like a nice island type ledge thing. And the cat was like on this, and then like they were eating like this, like my mom and dad, and and then they saw me like on this, like at a restaurant. That was the story. But like I have to remember like what it really was from my research and from how I've been made to feel in the deal. Because when you're in the deal, it all comes back to you. And like you remember these things, like, and it all of it starts to correlate, and then you just put the pieces together. It's not like, well, Brock, he's having those visions from God, and like, man, I'm fucked. I don't have the visions. Like I'm Pineapple Express or something. No, like it's not like that. Like when you're in the deal and you have your seal, God gives you everything that you need. So like you're not lost. That's how it is, because even when I was in Locust, like I didn't have visions like I do now. Like I was lost in Locust, and it was like I was driving and driving, and I didn't know anything that was going on. Like I literally didn't know what was going on at all. And then Kobe Bean Bryant happened, and then I got my seal, and then it all made sense. Okay, thank you. Have a good night.